I'm Jan Burton. I am a volunteer assistant coach for the Frostburg State swim team. Last season was my 7th season doing that. In 2011, I started swimming laps at Frostburg State, and that's how I eventually got involved with the swim team. From swimming laps, I started swimming outside, open water swimming, and then marathon swimming. First marathon swim was in 2014 in National Harbor in DC in the Potomac River. Last summer on August 14th, I swam an English Channel solo. So that's kind of the culmination of 10 years of open water swimming. Yeah, it's been an adventure. Usually it's a joy, not all the time, but it's almost always an adventure. Gone to some really amazing places, swum in beautiful locations, met lots of really amazing people, and the people are why I swam the English Channel, because I was doing marathon swims with people who'd swum the English Channel, so I thought, oh, I can do that. Yeah, and I could, but it was, it was an adventure, and I'm just really glad I could do that, and Frostburg State has been a big part of that. So there are 2 organizations that ratify English Channel swims, and both of them give awards for various things, and I swam with the Channel Swimming and Piloting Federation, and I found out in March, or I guess in January, that I was the oldest successful solo swimmer with the Channel Piloting and Swimming Federation, which surprised me because I knew of people who were older than me that swam it, but they were men and they swam with with the other organizations. So yeah, I mean, it is nice to get that kind of recognition. And also my first mentor swam the English Channel the same day I did, but like 11 years earlier, and he won the same award. So that was really special to let him know, hey, Anthony, I won the award too. I booked the English Channel swim in January of 2021 during COVID. So it was 3.5 years in advance. So that's hard. Who knows what they're doing in 3.5 years? So it was really an adventure because I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2022. So pretty much I took 2022 off, at least swimming in open water. I did swim a little bit just to stay in shape and to feel normal. Yeah, I mean, it's all part of the adventure in a way, and getting support from other people who have gone through the same sort of thing. It wasn't the same swim because I was still kind of recovering and had taken a year off, but it still worked out. Yeah, I mean, there are quite a few open water swims that benefit cancer research, American Cancer Association, but there's nothing really formalized. The premier current marathon swimmer is Sarah Thomas, and she did a 4-way English Channel the year after she had breast cancer and all the treatments. And so she does a little bit, but even she isn't really in the news. And she is the most amazing marathon swimmer currently. Yeah, the future, there's some swims that I would like to do. The Triple Crown is English Channel around Manhattan and between Catalina Island and LA. And I've done the former 2. I need to go back and do Catalina to LA. It would be nice to just have that done, and it would be easier because it's, in this country. But there are a lot of really amazing swims. The length of Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe is a beautiful lake. It would be really, really cool to be able to do that. And then also the width of Lake Ontario from Niagara Niagara River to Toronto is something that I kind of like to do. So we'll see. Shorter ones too, because shorter ones are fun and I get to see my friends.